Birthday Hawa, birthday Awashai, birthday Hawa, birthday Awashai, birthday Hawa, birthday Awashai, call Allah and Wahawa, Allahina, Yahaba Shem Yashai, Vishim Kogadash, Allah wa Yah, wa Yahweh Shai. Bless you, Yahweh, bless you, Most High, in the name of the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All praises and glory to our power, Yahweh Shem Yashai, Vishim Kogadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the elect. Of course, praise Yahweh and his Son, Yahweh Shai. Shemya Mafba, my name is Mafba from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia, coming with another week lesson. Of course, giving a shalom to the election out there. First fruits, choicest parts, starting with the Ra'ashim, which are your heads, or your heads. 144,000 all men of the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright, 144,000, 12 tribes. Alright, all collectively, these men are your Masharah. Shal Yashal, the governing body of the nation of Israel. The Shal, which is ruling the kingdom of heaven, joint heirs under Yahweh Shai, in the world in calls Jesus Christ. All right, who's a dark-skinned man and coming with much judgment. All right, Mashapatiyam. All right, a great judgment. Okay, which written entering the times of Yaquab Tazarah. It's literally just teeter-tottering. All right, everything is pretty much on one side, like you can see, and about to just literally slingshot into Shawwal, all that hell breaking loose. Okay, so we're just gonna go into this real quick. So Biden, which is the king of Babylon, he has a bad week, and it just got worse. Supreme Court blocks the CDC's eviction ban, saying that it's not being a good week for President or King of Babylon, Biden. All right, Sleepy Joe, maybe an understatement of the year. As along with the Supreme Court decision to force administration to reinstate Trump's Remain in Mexico immigration policy, and a terrible situation still unfurling in Afghanistan, the U.S. Supreme Court on Thursday lifted a temporary eviction ban, originally imposed by the CDC, all right, for 120 days, starting in March of 2020. But repeatedly extended first by the Trump administration, then by Biden, because they only walk in the footsteps of the past president. Okay, most people, think it's a major difference, but they're working, for the elite. Okay, yes, there's your Democrats and your Republicans, but they work and league with the elites. All right, so as these policies have been drafted out and passed, amended, etc., you have it where it's that time for punishments to go out, and nashim. All right, Mayan Yahweh Bashem El Shai, from Yahweh Bashem El Shai. All right, which judgment doth go forth every morning and such too. But this time of trouble which we're about to embark upon is going to be like you never seen, like you never heard. All right, so it says, which was finally maybe set to expire on October the 3rd, 2021. So yeah, hey, they pretty much prematurely then ended it. And it's no coincidence, because there are no coincidences, especially when they have these various pushing towards getting the Sharat, all right, into people, all right. Now you have that the Biden administration is disappointed that the Supreme Court has blocked a recent CDC eviction moratorium, while confirmed cases of the Delta variant as are significant across the country. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said in a statement, as a result, ruling families will face the painful impact of eviction, and communities across the country will face a greater risk to exposure to this particular pestilence. All right, rent is due, as you can see, the first of the month. All right, and this ain't no Bone Thug video. All right, the rent been due. All right, you done March 2020 on it's 2021, about to be September. Rent is due. Landlords want that money. All right, have it. All right, many of you, if anything, are messing about, with all these different social programs to literally feed you and such, with or fatten you up, but these things are expiring, one by one. All right, and this is just one of the things that's expiring. All right, so it says that here the court said in an unsigned option that the ban exceeded the CDC's authority to combat communicable diseases and that forced landlords to bear the cost of this pestilence outbreak. The decision was expected and went 6-3 on ideological lines. I believe that's their vote and such. All right, it's Roman system and such. All right, judiciary, legislative, branch. All right, I believe that are executive, legislative, and I believe the judicial, if I'm not mistaken. Slack you. Let me make sure I double check that though, because 3 branches of government. Alright, so yeah, judicial, executive, and legislative. Alright, so-called call your balance of power and such, right? Alright, so you got these landlords, alright, they need their bread. You got many of these people that receive at a point 600 extra a week plus their as it says, the most important aspect of the national eviction moratorium is that it came on top of the extra 600 a week in federal unemployment benefits last year and an extra 300 this year on top of the regular unemployment benefits that you'll get from your state. So imagine you get that money on top of the state benefits a week. All right, I could already tell you I would have made out damn near good. All right, if I would have been laid off during this pandemic, but the Lord Yahweh Shemashai had me working the whole time and such. All right, it says these extra unemployment benefits on top of the regular state unemployment benefits were specifically designed to give people enough money, in many cases more money than they had before, to pay rent and health insurance and other stuff. Right, but most people, like I said, they messed about, playing their games. They was buying Jordans and trainers and just messing that whole check up. You know what I mean? Getting proud, buying cars. On top of that, doing PPP scams and such. All right, loans and all of that. And now you have it where niggas, so-called niggas, which are your stingy ones. All right, your 2/3 and such. That time is up for them games. All right, them games, you blowing the whole check. I mess up a check, like I think my brother would rap and say, he in the world, but he said I mess up a check in the morning. You know what I mean? So it says that the federal unemployment benefits also cover gig workers and workers that didn't qualify for any workers programs. Plus, there were stimulus payments, and these stimulus and stuff only just devalued the currency, inflation and such. More money in supply. The buying power is lost. All right. So this is only coming to a heat. I believe something like I think the national debt might be 29 trillion if I'm not mistaken, with these different CARES Act and HEROES Act and all these other different acts, infrastructure improvements, so-called. That's is only destroying this country. All right, and the people. All right, because they're so bloody proud in these times. I mean, just like I said, imagine a Jake that's literally working at a Burger King. He get $600 on top of the unemployment. He making it better than what he was then. If he was have no pandemic and such. So Jake was loving it, man, and like I say, and also no having to pay your rent, which, you still had to pay your rent, but you had these different, moratoriums, which, gave, certain legal rights to prevent you from being kicked out. But, it's about to get crazy out here. It's already getting crazy. I, was, driving. I seen this one crib. I seen various cribs and such. It literally looked like somebody's whole crib was dumped out on the front lawn. It was, like I said, this would have took damn near a whole lorry truck, a trash truck, bin lorry, to fill up. You know what I mean? It would have been at least like 9 tons. You know what I mean? And it was, and like I would see, sometimes I would see certain Jake, that certain of these, landlords, as just said, man, after I'm taking matters in my own hand, kick some of these Jake out, and they just was sitting out, and mostly it's women sitting out front with all they shite, you know what I mean, with a bunch of baby kids and stuff, you know what I mean, sucking on, little Tootsie Roll Pops, and different popsicles and stuff like that, and eating, drinking barrel hugs and stuff. But I mean, this is like I say, this is good news, for us that are been looking, for the destruction of this place. All right, now you see here, like a helicopter and this money being dropped, and you can see in the illustration, the different people, they literally happy and stuff. You know what I mean? But this only has been to your demise. All right, because Esau, he's your enemy, and he's no to be trusted. All right, and you trust it you trust in oppression and the shadow of Egypt. So let me get a couple different precepts. You know what I mean? Let's see where we at. I said Job. Let me see what I got. I quoted Isaiah, but I gotta find where exactly in Isaiah that I want. Alright, Isaiah 26. Let me see where we got. I'm gonna start here, Isaiah chapter 26 and 5. It says, start at verse 4. It says, trust in the Lord Yahweh forever, for in Yahweh. All right, it says Jehovah right here afterwards, which you can check in the Masoretic text. It's gonna have Yahweh. All right, it says Batak wa by Yahweh, which that's basically trust. All right, refuge. Wa is in. All right, ba in. Or Saki wa is that's just it. You could just put it like that. Usually the wa is he, his, or it. But Ba is in, and Yahweh, that's the Most High's name. All right. You have Eid, which I believe going into like an age, right? Eid ya. All right. Eid kaya by Yah in Yahweh, for in Yahweh. It says by Yah, which is short name for Yahweh. You have Yahweh, Tazawar, which goes into strength or might. And you have I Walam Yum, alright, which is forever and such. Alright, everlasting. Alright. Just wanted to, emphasize the it. But it says, for he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city, Babylon, America. He layeth it low. He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. And there's loads of you Israelites out there going to be confused, sitting literally on the ground and such, like, damn, why Esau betrayed me and stuff. You know what I mean? You weren't supposed to trust in Esau to begin with. All right, Esau is no to be trusted. As Scripture said, you never trust in thy enemy, like iron rusted so that his wickedness. All right, But let me see if I can get that other precept. My mind is a bit cloudy. I'm trying to find the precept. I think I'm coming near. Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 30, and starting at 1, it says, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, Yahweh, that take counsel, but are not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin." All right, and our people, 2/3 of them, they literally are not in the spirit of the Lord. Instead, they're just dead. All right, they're dead, dry bones. They have no breath in them. Don't have the wisdom. All right, and due to that, they're not gonna have any coverage. All right, because as it's gonna go into that walk down to Egypt. All right, America, Babylon, Esau, who's the ruler. All right, the wicked. All right, we know who that is. All right, and have not asked at my mouth the prophets to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, these leaders. All right, and trust in the shadow of Egypt, protection of Egypt. Therefore shall the system, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right, so hey man, you sitting there, trusting in this whole system, it's only gonna be to destroy you. All right, when you have not even a place, no couch. All right, Ray and John ain't letting you in, because he got evicted. All right, you gonna which I'm talking to most of you women, wicked women out there. All right, you gonna be arched out. This is gonna bring down a lot of the pride of the women out here. I mean, because like I said, they're proud as hell. I mean, come on, Jake, do a cold approach. Most women, to the lowest of the low basis, the so-called nigga woman, she won't even look your way. All right, and if she do look your way, she sucking her teeth or she rolling her eyes, and she eyeing you up and down and just like, man, I don't got no time for you, or give you this bullshit excuse. All right, well, you're gonna be crying for a man of the Lord soon. All right, a lot of you are gonna be crying for a man of the Lord. All right, to keep the commandments, to teach you the commandments. All right, and such. There's a brother going to a dream that he had a vision. For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. All right. So, you have it where, their help is actually empty. All right. Because they can't save you. All right. You have it where they literally just had you buying for time until, they pass whatever draconian laws and such. And move further within, them establishing their new world order, okay, only to kick your bum out, out your house and such. This is gonna be great. I can't wait. I actually pray the chick upstairs. I don't know her situation, but I know she work at a damn salad works, and like I said, I don't see it as how the hell do you live in work at a damn salad works? And your goofy arse is living in this apartment complex. There's no way damn well you can fucking support this apartment with a cat unless you being fed by Esau Edom. All right, Esau Edom had to stimulate you, or in some damn bloody simp, some Edomite, which this chick is upstairs is a damn heathen. She might even be a tear. You know what I mean? But she's literally Kalaba, all right, which is a shameless woman, all right, which is we know what that is, all right. You just can spell it out. You can read, of course, I think Sirach 25 and 26, if I'm not mistaken. Shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. All right, so what I was gonna go to something else too. All right, I just wanted to speak in the spirit, man. It says here, but those tenants already got paid the extra unemployment benefits from the federal government on top of the state unemployment benefits on top of the stimmies. You don't forget, those them $1,200 checks. You know what I mean? If you had kids, it was bigger and such. Hey man, yeah. Look, Jake was living fat. All right, grands upon grands. All right, but and you have it like so-called black woman. did this one lesson. She was talking about how Esau told her to stay home, so she stayed home. You know what I mean? And how she's struggling to, like, she's basically on edge to be evicted. I think she ended up being evicted too. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean. When you got, damn near your your rinky dink, white, you going them white appliances. Yeah, man, like I got mine's, it ain't stainless steel, put on the lawn and such, a lawn that's no cut. All right, man, it's gonna bring down this pride. All right, so I got this, spirit, gave me precept I wanted. I believe it's the second Esdras, probably like the 8th chapter. All right, so let's see if we can get that. All right, so and I wanted to make this lesson a little bit more comical. And I was gonna do a whole, a little skit, about the sheriff knocking on the door and stuff. Talking about, hey, time is up, but the spirit had the video, and the whole computer shut down. So I guess the Lord didn't want that. But all right. So let me see where we at. I think it's second Esdras, the 9th chapter. Or actually, where is it at? Is it probably in the 8th chapter? Just give me a wee moment. It might be even the 7th chapter. Let me see where it's at. Dang. Let me just put benefits in. Alright, so it should come up the new. Alright, so this is the book of 2nd Esdras 9. I was right. I just haven't been in it a while. It's like it says here, 9 in verse I start at verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by the faith. And like I said, women, effeminate. I mean, you got some women that, are believers, which, they're going to get paired up with men of the Lord and such. For the most part, like I say, their covert, their covering is their man. All right. And the man gonna have that works. All right. You gotta believe in that man. All right. There's a man of the Lord that's precious. It says, whereby ye believe, it says, shall be preserved from the sad perils, these dangerous times. All right. And shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. All right. You have, elect remnant. All right. And that's going to be well for. It says, then they shall be in a pitiful case, which have now abused my ways, and it's like, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. And torments is, you literally getting kicked out of your house by the sheriff and such. He got the, the paper, that whatever, pink slip or yellow slip, I don't know. And he like, yo, you got to get the hell out right now. And like, they don't care. You know what I mean? Because as the scriptures talk about in these times, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, and a lot of these sheriffs and stuff are Edomites. They hate you, Jake. They want to see you kicked out on the street. You know what I mean? But who you gonna run to? You like that song. What's that song? Who can I run to when I need love? What's that song? I don't know. Brother or sister can put in. Well, brother, I'll leave it for a brother. Put in the comment board. Women should keep silence in the church. But I'm not sure if it's SWV. I don't know. I forget. But who can I run to? And look, you ain't gonna have nobody. There's a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all see us, men of the Lord, as bums, as nobodies. You know what I mean? You have it here. You know what I mean? We maintain the Lord sustaining us. You know what I mean? And you look at us like we ain't shite. Literally my entire time within this truth, I've had literally no damn favor when it comes to these women. All right, not at all, and that speaks volumes and such. You know what I mean? One, you know, of course, how Ratazah, I be chosen, I be precious, which the Lord says we are. All right, and you know, I'm not down for the games, and you know that vibe is given off from the men of the Lord and such. You know what I mean? That light which emanates from us and such. You know, it kills these chicks. Like I said, we don't have the whole fashion of this world. You know, this whole likeness of this beast system. You know what I mean? We ain't going after voluptuousness. We live a very stoic lifestyle. You know what I mean? We, you know, a lot of times, like I said, we sacrificing pleasure. You know what I mean? Just for, you know, getting to the kingdom, doing the work, doing these videos. All right, you know, doing you know, our lot in the camp. You know what I mean? But you know, a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all appreciate it. All right, so it says, for such as in their life have received benefits, financial support, when you go into that, and have not known me. Right, and you ain't know Yahweh Shem Shai, but you know, you still receive benefits. You know, the Lord, you know, had Esau, you know, fatten you up, get y'all proud. But now time is up. It's time to pay the piper, as you know, it's said. All right, time is damn up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like a jail sentence. You know what I mean? This Jacob trouble. All right, what you already in, inshallah. You know, you in hell, but you know, many of you women has made out a heaven. You know, due into it, because due to, you know, Esau Edom giving you these different social benefits. You know, teats and shit. You know what I mean? So let me get this other precept. Slakia. This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse Slakia. You know, the whole thing is beautiful, but just gotta bounce around. Slakia again for the burp. So it says here that the vile person, which is Esau, shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl is wicked, said to be bountiful. All right, for the vile person will speak valiantly, and in his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Right? You know what I mean? And look, man, you know, Esau, you know, he you know, try to act like, yeah, we're gonna be with you, we're no gonna come after you, you know, for all your bills. You know, we're gonna give you a moratorium on all your bills. You know, we, you know, won't cut off, you know, your internet. You know, you can stay inside. You know, we'll give you you know, all these different stimuluses and such. Hey, it's time's up. It says the instruments of the churl are evil, bad times. He devises these wicked plots to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. It says, but the liberal devises liberal thing, and by liberal things shall he stand. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. And you know, many women have been at ease. You know what I mean? At ease, like I said, have it where you literally don't have to pay no rent. You know, you getting this money, you get food stamps. You know what I mean? What else you get? You got this, you know, stimulus upon stimulus. On top of that, more. Hey, you know, you was living good. You was damn near a fat cow. You know, a hen. Old hen. But it says ease, which is this Hebrew word from the root, which is sha'an. And you see, you got the spirit, you know, out there. You know, the damn devil out there right now making fucking noise. Stupid bitch. But anyway, it says sha'anan, all right, which is at ease, or secure, or quiet. All right, arrogant, wanton, undisciplined, and careless. All right, security, pride, at one's ease. All right, and you know, a lot of you women have been at ease. Okay, because like I said, Esau have it where he'll give you, you know, these different you know, checks, you know, but hey, that's about to get cut off. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage. All right, all that harvest coming in. All right, through all these plethora of moratoriums and such, and you know, stimuluses and stuff. All right, shall fail. All right, it's gonna fail. It's gonna cease, man. The gathering shall not come. All right, so it ain't gonna be coming in. You in lot use, you be damn near you be like watching it, like, yeah, man. And then let's not talk about child support. You getting child support on top of that, you know what I mean, from multiple dudes, man. This is crazy. So y'all about to get cut off. You know what I mean? The wicked women. All right, 2/3. All right, the women of the 2/3 here in America is gonna get cut off. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease; be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." It says, "They shall lament for the teats." Okay, and when you lamenting, all right, you're going to sapad in the Hebrew, which is literally mourning. All right, mawald. You literally crying out. You know what I mean? You like, damn, oh my gosh, you just gonna do that to me? Yeah, the Lord is doing this to you. You gonna lament for the teats. All of the the milk coming from Esau. All right, the fatness. The best things coming from Esau. Do these programs. You gonna lose for the pleasant fields and for the fruitful vine. Okay, and that's pretty much it right there. All right, so I'm damn near. I'm so hyped. I want this to happen. And I want to see it with my eyes. I want to see, and I've been seeing like the apartment complex change where I live at. You know what I mean? Even what I mean. So we're gonna see what's gonna pop. You know what I mean? Let me see if I got another precept too through the spirit. I just had one in my heat, but let's see what was it. I think it's like Zechariah. Esau about to come, like I said, to your door and drag your stuff out. I mean, throw your stuff out, put it on the lawn. All right. So it says here, Zechariah 14:1, I believe. "Behold, the day of the Yahweh cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the woman ravished. And half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of thy people shall not be cut off from the city." All right, and like I said, you're gonna have another prophecy where, like I said, Esau Edom gonna come. Like I said, he wants you to take this Sherrod in you, that Paul Pierce, the sharpshooter. All right, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say Tyra Banks, but yeah, man. I mean, a lot of y'all gonna be in these shelters and stuff, and the shelters are no good places. Literally have a chick, I met, who's literally living outside. Told her entire lie about she had a damn live at a shelter and stuff when she literally lived in a park in a damn, I believe like with a dude with a trailer, running game. And then these chicks, like I said, they be acting like, yeah, I'm widowed and all this other stuff. They said, we seen her all do the bullshit. You know what I mean? These chicks ain't getting in our houses. They ain't following us. You wicked of them. All right, because the Lord has created, different forms of judgment. You know what I mean? For, you Jake. You know what I mean? Wicked Jake. Let's see if I can find a precept. But I'm about to pretty much close out on the lesson. But I like I said, I can't wait. I'm ready to see bulls out, literally our state, and crying and stuff. And I'm like I said, my body, my mind really slacking. My mind has grown cold to this damn place. All right. Many of you, like I said, have shown no mercy, so you didn't get no mercy. All right. So it says here that this is second Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 and verse 9. It says, "Death, bloodshed, strife, and sword, calamities," which is a calamity getting kicked out. Famine, tribulation, pressure, and scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. And so these things that's gonna happen or are happening are for the wicked of our people. All right, and though of course there's gonna be many of the heathen gonna get judged as well by default, this is really for our people. You know what I mean? Bringing forth a judgment on wicked Israelites, all right, in America. So Biden's bad week, you know, and a lot of you voted for this man, you know, wanted to go vote blue and believe in this man that he's the answer. Well, he's not the answer. He's Satan. All right, so all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yashai, double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.